Hello everyone, welcome to our today's session. In our today's session, we are going to discuss about the Excel. So this is our first lecture of Excel course. So in this our first lecture, we will be starting from the basic, then moving with some advanced lectures in our coming classes. So in our first session, we will be discussing about the main interface of the Excel. So whenever you open an Excel file, this is the interface that you will see whenever you open an Excel file. So here you can see that it is showing the recent documents. The documents that you have recently used, they are showing here. And with the recent tabs, you are noticing that there are another option, that is favorite. So I am using a different version of Excel, and this option is naming as favorite in my Excel. Maybe you will be seeing as pin option in your Excel. So depending upon the Excel version, the name may be different, or the name may be vary from different Excel version. So whenever you want to see your favorite files, they will be appearing here. So now how you can enter the favorite files here? So simply go back to recents and right click on it and select add to favorites. So now you can see that the selected file that I have marked as favorite, now it is showing in the tab of favorite. So simply if you want to remove it from here, you can simply remove from here by clicking on remove from favorites. So in your system, maybe it will be naming as pin. So simply you can pin that file here. And the next thing that you will be seeing here, we have we are having some kind of templates that are ready to made or ready to use templates. So when you go there on this option, more templates, it will show you number of templates that are ready to use in Excel. So you have to just enter your data set and it will create all the things that you need. So here you look at this option. So the first template is for business. So if you are working on business things, if you want to keep the record of your business, then you can select any of these, and you can, for example, you select this and click on this create. So after clicking the create, then you can enter all the related information, all the data according to your business, and it will create the whole thing according to your data set. And then go back there, and then there are some templates for personal management. If you want to uh, keep the record of your personal income, personal expenditures, so a personal to-do list and some other materials. So this is the templates. These are the templates for your personal data set, personal management. Then there are planners and trackers. If you having some kind of plan for future, and then you want to keep the record that how much the tasks are been completed, and on which date other tasks are to be completed, then you can use any of these templates. Then there are some templates for lists. So if you want to keep just list of anything, then there are some templates for budgets. If you want to keep uh, the whole thing of your income in the budget form, then you can use any of these. Then there are some charts. They are already ready made. You have just to paste your data set and it will create these chart according to your data set. And at last we are having calendar. So if you want to anything in your to-do list in any future date as well, then you can use any of these calendar. So you just have to enter your information here and it will create all the things for you. So these are the templates. So now whenever you open a Excel file, so this is the interface that you are going to look at. So for your convenience, I have uh, made a screenshot showing which tab is used for which purpose. So when you look at the top at this one, this is called title bar. So at the current moment, I have not given any name to this file. So it is showing new Microsoft Excel worksheet. So if you want to rename it, just close this and right click on the file and then rename it. So the name you will decide, it will appear on the top of here. So this is called title bar. So the main page of the Excel sheet of this area is called title bar. Then this area, these are three options, is called program frame. This whole thing is called program frame, the upper side of the Excel sheet. Then this area is showing the ribbon. If you do not want to see the ribbons, so simply click on this. So it will hide the ribbons. If you want to see the ribbons, you can simply click on it and it will show all the ribbons to you. So here you can see that it is showing shows only, uh, tabs only, full screen mode, and hide quick access toolbar. So when I click on this, it will hide all the things. So now you can see that it is hiding the information from here. So now it is showing only the tab option. And now if we want to see all the things uh, again here, so simply we can click on this, and it will show all the rest of the option here. So the next thing comes is this option that is called quick access toolbar. These are three options. So if you want to save your data file, simply save or save as, you can go to these options. So this will save your file. So this option is called quick access toolbar, and all the options that are appearing here, like file name, these are called menu tabs. And after the menu tabs, these are the menu tabs, and then comes the ribbons. So there are different types of ribbons, or you can also call them ribbons or subgroup. So this is the first ribbon, this is the second ribbon. So this is the ribbon for font size. If you want to change the font size, you want to change the like say I typed here, and now I want to change the color of the font size, and the language of the font size. So this segment is used for the font size ribbon. So next comes the alignment section, and here if you want to wrap the text into, keep them into a center. So these are the different segments or different ribbons, and every segment and every ribbons have different uh, criteria, different role to play in Excel file. Then comes this area. So this is showing the name box on which you are working on. So if I click on any of this, so when I click on this, so now it is showing me that I am on column AD5. So now here you can see that it is showing AD5. So when I click on this, so you can see that it is AB, and it showing me that now I am on AB12 column. So this show that on which column you are working on. And this area, this line, this is called the formula bar. So the everything you want applying on the numbers, and if you want to see that with what formula you are typing, all the formulas are showing in this line. So this is called formula bar, and these are the row headings. As you can see that in the picture I mentioned a row heading. So these are the row headings that on which row you are. And if you look at this, so this is showing the column heading. So as I mentioned here that this E, F, G, H, K, L, M, N, O, P, these are the column heading that on which column you are working on. And this show the active cell, that on which cell you are working on. This is named as active cell. As I mentioned earlier, that this show that on which cell you are working on. So this is the row heading, this is the column heading, and this whole area on which you are working on, that is called workspace. And at the bottom of the sheet, you can see that there are sheet tabs. Here you can see that there are sheet tabs. You can increase if you want to add more number of sheets. Simply click on this, and it will create more number of sheets. And this whole area, This whole area on which you are working is called working space. So you can increase or decrease the number of sheets from this area here. So this is called sheet tabs or sheet bar, and this area is called status bar. As I mentioned here, this whole area is called the status bar. And if you want to move from horizontal, so if you want move to left or right, you can simply select this tool. As I mentioned here, this is called horizontal scroll bar. And if you want to move up and down, then you can use this vertical scroll bar. As I mentioned here, that there are two bars. One is called horizontal scroll bar and the other one is called vertical scroll bar. So these are the main options that are appear on any Excel file that whenever you open it. So now let's see each one by one. So the main tab is the file tab. So if you want to save your file, you can simply go this and it will save your file. The next tab is home tab. When you click on home tab, this will show all the ribbons or segment that are appearing on the screen here. And the second tab is, we will discussing all of these things in our later on section in more detail, but as in our today's session we are just here to know about what are the main interface, what is the main interface that is we must know whenever we open any Excel sheet. The next thing is insert. If you want to add any shape, any picture, if you want to add any chart, column chart, slicer, the text, symbol, equation, you can go select this insert option and you can add any of these things by going to this tab of insert. Then the next tab, draw. If you want to something by your own pen, then simply click any of these pen and you can simply draw anything. Then next come page layout. So in page layout, there are different things that you can do. First thing is the margin. So if you want to make the page normal, wide, narrow, and then you can also do some custom margins. Then orientation, landscape, and portrait. Then you can change the size of the paper, like letter, legal, A3 or A4. Then you select the print area as well, and then the next come is formula. So when you click on formula, here are the different formulas that are available for, like for finance, logical operator, text, date and time, math and trigonometry, and there are more functions. As I mentioned earlier that we will be discussing all of these things in our later sections in detail. And the next tab is data. So if you want to import or export data, you can use this tab. Simply click on get data and click on this get data file from file if you want to import the data set from any of the format as well. And the next thing is that you can uh, sort the data set either in ascending order or in descending order or alphabetical order. Then you can filter the data set as well. And if then next come the review option. So review option, if you want to check the spelling of the data set, if you want to translate your work into different languages, you can add comments here by selecting this option of review. Then comes the view option. That is the last tab that we are going to discuss in our today lecture. In view option, whenever you go on view, there are four options, that is normal, page break, page layout, and custom view. So this is the normal view that we are using at the current moment, and this is the page break view. So whenever you click on page break view, then click on normal, so you may see that there are some dotted line appearing here. So this is the area that is showing that when you now print this page, so this area will be selected. So this is our page one. This, there are two lines, horizontally dotted line and vertical. So you can see that here are vertical dotted line, and you know here see that horizontal dotted line. So this is our page one, this is our page two, and this is our page three. So then you can also select page layout, and it can show you the data set into two different pages. Then you can add the header here and you can add the footer here if you want to add header and footer. Then simply click on normal. And if you want to maximize or minimize uh, the whole page, then you can simply click on this option of minimize, and you can simply click on maximize here. uh, you can simply say at zoom option. So from this you can zoom in or zoom out by selecting this plus and minus sign. So this is all for our today lecture. And if you want to keep all these things as safe, so simply go to file, and if you simply click on save, so it simply save the file. And when you click on save as, so save as means that you want to save this file with another new file or another new name. So now here you can see that it is asking with that please write a name for your file. So this is how you can save your entire work. So that is all for our today lecture. So see you in our next lecture. If you have any query or any question, you can ask me.